to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. You're altogether loving, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Welcome to Wednesday worship. How's everybody doing? If you are a close observer of the stage, you'll notice that we're missing someone again. And if you are not following him on social media, he didn't have a relapse of what he had before. His appendix decided to throw a rebellion against him. So he's at home. I don't know whether he's watching right now or not, because apparently he's asleep. What you do need to tell him next time you see him, which probably will be Sunday, is that he is not allowed to be sick anymore this year. He has used up his 2021 sick days, and there is no more sickness. And, part two, the other thing you need to tell him is that if he does get sick, he needs to do it another day than Tuesday. He needs to give us a little more notice when he's planning to be sick. Just, there's another thing you need to tell him. We're going to have a good time praising God tonight. Worship the King tonight, glorious above. Gratefully sing his wonderful love. Our shield, our defender, the Ancient of Days, pavilioned in splendor and girded with praise from us loud. Give thanks to the Lord, our God and King. His love endures forever. For he is good, he is above all things. His love endures forever. Sing praise, sing praise. With a mighty hand and outstretched arm, his love endures forever. For the life that's been reborn, his love endures forever. Sing praise, sing praise, sing praise, sing praise. Forever God is faithful, forever God is strong, forever God is with us. Forever and ever, forever. From the rising to the setting sun, his love endures forever. And by the grace of God we will carry on. His love endures forever. Sing praise, sing praise, sing praise, sing praise. Forever God is faithful, forever God is strong, forever God is with us, forever and ever. Forever God is faithful, forever God is strong, forever God is with us, forever. O measureless might, ineffable love, while angels delight to worship above. Thy mercies how tender, how firm to the end. Our Maker, Defender, Redeemer, and Friend. Father, you alone are the matchless King. To you alone be all majesty. Your glories, your wonders, what tongue can recite? You are our light. I'm forgiven because you were forsaken. I'm accepted. You were condemned. I'm alive and well. Your spirit is within me because you died and rose again. I'm forgiven because you were forsaken. I'm accepted. You were condemned. I'm alive and well. Your spirit is within me because you died and rose again. Amazing love, how can it be that you, my King, would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. It is my joy. Jesus, you are my King. Jesus, you are my King. Amazing love, how can it be that you, my King, would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. It is my joy to honor you. Amazing love, how can it be that you, my King, would die for me? Amazing love, I know it's true. It is my joy to honor you in all I do. In all I do, I honor you. In all I do, let me honor you. The reason some of us are such poor specimens of Christianity is because we have no Almighty Christ. We have Christian attributes and appearances and experiences, but there's no abandonment to Jesus Christ. In our abandonment We must give ourselves over to God, just as God gave himself for us, without any calculations. The consequences of abandonment must never enter into our outlook, because our life is taken up in him. The battle rages on, as storm and tempest roar. We cannot win this fight inside our rebel hearts. We lay it down, our weapons down. We raise our white flag, we surrender all to you, all to you. We raise our white flag, the war is over, love has come, your love is won. Here on this holy ground, you made a way for peace, laying your body down. You took our rightful place. This freedom song is marching on. We raise our white flag, we surrender all to you, all for you. We raise our white flag, the war is over, love has come, your love is won. We lift the cross, lifted high, lifted high. 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 We raise our white flag, we surrender all to you, all for you. We raise our white flag, the war is over, love has come, your love is won. We raise our white flag, we surrender all to you, all for you. We raise our white flag, the war is over, love has come, your love is won. We lift the cross, lifted high, lifted high. 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 I need a drink. Can we give up all for the love of God? When we surrender ourselves, it seems too much to ask sometimes. It's first because all of our thoughts about God himself are paltry. We've not really seen him. We've hardly tested him at all and learned how good he is. In our blindness, we approach him with suspicious reserve. We ask how much of our fun he intends to spoil. How high is the price we must pay before he's placated? If we had the least notion of his loving kindness, his tender mercy, his fatherly care for his poor children, his generosity, the beauty of his plans for us, if we knew how patiently he waits for our turning to him, how gently he means to lead us to green pastures and still waters, how carefully he is preparing a place for us, how ceaselessly he is ordering and ordaining and engineering his master plan for our good. If we had any inkling of all this, could we be reluctant to let go of our smashed dandelions or whatever we clutch so fiercely in our sweaty little hands? I can see the waters raging at my feet. I can feel the breath of those surrounding me. I can hear the sound of nations rising up. We will not be overtaken. We will not be overcome. I can walk down this dark and painful road. I can face every fear of the unknown. I can hear all God's children singing out. We will not be overtaken. We will not be overcome. The same power that rose Jesus from the grave, the same power that commands the dead to wake, lives in us, lives in us. The same power that moves mountains when he speaks, the same power that can calm a raging sea, lives in us, lives in us. He lives in us, lives in us. We have hope that his promises are true. In his strength there is nothing we can't do. Yes, we know there are greater things in store. We will not be overtaken. We will not be overcome. The same power that rose Jesus from the grave, the same power that commands the dead to wake, lives in us, lives in us. The same power that moves mountains when he speaks, the same power that can calm a raging sea, lives in us, lives in us. He lives in us, lives in us. Greater is he that is living in me. He's conquered our enemy. No power of darkness, no weapon prevails. We stand here in victory. Oh, greater is he that is living in me. He's conquered our enemy. Oh, no power of darkness, no weapon prevails. We stand here in victory. In victory. Yeah! The same power that rose Jesus from the grave, the same power that commands the dead to wake, lives in us, lives in us. The same power that moves mountains when he speaks, the same power that can calm a raging sea, lives in us, lives in us. He lives in us, lives in us. and joy, we pour out ourselves for him and for others for his sake. It's not possible to lose, if in any final sense, anything worth keeping. We will lose ourselves and our selfishness, but we will gain everything worth having. This is the last song.
It's the song of the redeemed, rising from the African plain. It's the song of the forgiven, drowning out the Amazon rain. The song of Asian believers, filled with God's holy fire. It's every tribe, every tongue, every nation, love song born of a grateful choir. It's all God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns. Let it rise above the four winds, caught up in the heavenly sound. Let praises echo from the towers of cathedrals to the faithful gathered underground. Of all the songs sung from the dawn of creation, some were meant to persist. Of all the bells rung from 1,000 steeples, none ring truer than this. When all God's children sing out glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's people singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns. And all the powers of darkness tremble at what they just heard. 'Cause all the powers of darkness can't drown out a single word. When all God's children sing out glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's people singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns. All God's children singing glory, glory, hallelujah, he reigns, he reigns.
Thank you for worshiping with us tonight.